Yes, so here we are going to demonstrate how to do number 6, assignment B number 6 part 3A, because assignment B appears to have two number 6 part 3. So here now the question says to find the coordinates where each of the following lines meets the x-axis. So please take note, where the line meets the x-axis, then y is equal to 0. Okay, so let's take a note of that. Y is equal to 0. In other terms, y is equal to 0, where the line meets the x-axis. Right? In other words, y is equal to 0 everywhere on the x-axis. Okay, so please take note of that. So let's demonstrate an example to show how this can be done. All right, yeah, 4 examples here. Let's do an example like part E. Let's call that example E. So let's say y is equal to negative 7x minus 8. All right, y is equal to negative 7x minus 8. Or y is equal to 7x minus, let's say, 21. All right, so therefore now, what we need to do, we know that y is equal to 0 on the x-axis. On x-axis, y is equal to 0. So therefore, we're going to substitute 0 into the y place. So 0 is equal to negative 7x minus 21. And then we're going to solve for x now. Okay, so you find the coordinates where each of the following lines meets the x-axis. On the x-axis, the y coordinate is already 0. Okay, y is equal to 0. What we need to find now is the x coordinate. When we substitute 0 in the place of y, we're going to solve for x. We're going to add 21 on both sides to cancel out 21. We're going to solve for x right now. Minus 21 plus 21. 21 cancels out. So we are left with 0 plus 21 is 21. 21 is equal to negative 7x. And now we have to divide by negative 7. To cancel out negative 7 from the right side. So we have 21 divided by negative 7 is negative 3. So x is equal to negative 3. So therefore the coordinates now, because the one x and y coordinate, we have the y coordinate which is 0. On the x-axis, the y coordinate is 0. So the coordinates, so hence, right, we have coordinates. Hence, the coordinates on the x-axis, and you can write it in the form of a point. X always coming first. So the coordinates would be negative 3, 0. Okay, x, y. Can even put a little x, y. Right, x, y. So here we have it. An example like part A. We can do an example like B. Okay. You have 7x minus 3y is equal to 21. Let's call it example B. Let's go and take a look at part B to write an example similar to it. So here we have 7x, you can write 9x minus, let's say, 5y is equal to, let us see, let's see, 26, for example. All right. Right, so therefore now, we know that on the x-axis, the y coordinate is already 0. On the x-axis, y is equal to 0. That's a y coordinate. So all we need to do is to substitute 0 in the place of y and then solve for x. I repeat, all we need to do is to substitute into the place of y, substitute 0, because we know that on the x-axis, y is 0. So what we end up left with is 9x minus 5 times 0 is 0. So this cancels out, and we just divide by 9 to cancel out the 9 because we're solving for x, we're solving for 1x. So the 9 divided by 9 will give us 1. We don't have to write the 1, just write x. 46 divided by 9, that will give us 4. Okay. So just like how we stated there. Hence, let's just copy this. So that's the advantage of doing this on electronically. You can copy and paste. Hence, the coordinates on the x-axis are, so it's 4, 0. As you can see in both examples, the y is equal to 0. Okay, on the x-axis, y is equal to 0. So here we have y is equal to 0. So as I repeat, always do this with pen, pencil, and paper, and your calculators, and apply it now to the assignment.